25 seconds, we're starting. It's Tabata Tuesday Classics, everybody. 2 exercises back to back, 4 minutes in total, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, alternating between the 2 exercises. The first 2 exercises, the first one's going to be skipping. If you've got a skipping rope, if you don't, it's going to be high knees. And when I say high knees, we get these knees high. Second exercise is dips on a bench or chair, or close-handed press-ups, okay? So stand by, because we're about to start. Now we go. So skipping or high knees. Skipping or high knees. Now, again, like I always say, maybe you've got a skipping rope and you don't want to use it because you're not very good at skipping. Well, guess what? If you don't skip, you're not going to get any better. Simple as that. So you decide. You're a grown-up. 3 seconds. 2, 1, relax. Skipping rope down, but lay it out, if you're using a skipping rope, of course, so you can grab it quickly. Bench dips next, or close-handed press-ups, which you all know by now. Down we go. Down, punch. Down, punch. Again, think about these shoulders. Keep the shoulder blades pulled together. We should feel the elbow bending. And that's the main focus. We're not going to the point where you start to feel the shoulder round. Keeping that arm in the socket hit, okay? So we don't want to be going down to the point where we start rounding forwards, because that's putting horrible strain and stress. High knees or skipping, stand by. Simple as that, let's go. So we've got a cardio exercise, straight into a nice controlled strength exercise. Skipping, of course, personal preference. Some people like to do a bit of this. Some people like to do double-footed. Some people go real big. Whatever your skipping style is, as long as you're getting the heart and lungs up, I'm happy with that. High knees, make sure you're getting those knees high. Good. Boom. Once again, don't get too excited. People always chuck their skipping rope down after a round and break it. Don't do that. Stand by. Bench dips or close-handed press-ups. Nice and controlled, down under control, punch into the bench. Keep the chest proud. Really think about those shoulder blades, especially on the descent. Keep them pulled together. And that should naturally stop you going any lower anyway. Good, it's when we have those shoulder blades relaxed and we start to pull them apart. Skipping our high knees. Keep practicing with your skipping. You're only going to get better, trust me. If you're an overthinker, you're probably not very good at skipping. I'll tell you that for now. As I'm skipping right now, I'm not thinking about skipping. Good. That was my biggest learning point in skipping. As soon as I stopped thinking about it, I got better. Stand by. Good. So same again, if you're doing your close-handed press-ups, same detail. Same exercise pattern. Down under control, punch. Down under control, punch. Keep the shoulder blades pulled together, punch. Remember what we're talking about on my mobility class this morning, if you've done it? Keeping those shoulders in the correct position. Well done, everyone. Have we got another round? I think we do. Geez, oh man, should know, shouldn't I? Stand by. Yes, we do. Good. Last time we're going to skip. Let's go for it. Focus on your breathing. Don't focus on skipping. Do a times table in your head. A hard one. One that you start to struggle to think about. Don't think about skipping. Good. Skipping rope down, out the way. Last set, bench dips, close-handed press-ups. Set yourself up. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Away we go. Down under control. Punch up. Chest proud, shoulder blades pulled together, especially on the descent. Really focus on pulling those shoulder blades together. Good, well done everybody. Catch your breath, shake those arms out. Get a wee sip of water if you need one. And listen in for the next bunch of exercises. Good work. Good. So 30 seconds. 30 seconds, we're into round 2. Round 2 is simple. We're going to be doing seal jack jump squats. Seal jack jump squat. Seal jack jump squat. You tried to be smart there. Feet together. Happy with that one? Separate the two of them. Separate the two of them, okay? Do one after the other in your head. Second exercise, sit-ups, okay? Simple, you don't need a demo for that. Ready? You're damn right you are. Seal jack into a squat, into a jump with the feet together, okay? See how I'm doing it now. So as I jump, and you're probably better off just not thinking about it. Make sure we're keeping that chest nice and proud. Easy, good. Second exercise, sit-ups, classic good old sit-ups. Let's get your bahookies down on the floor. Let's try and be strict with these. Good proper reps rather than speed, sure thing. Go fast if you're doing them right, but really try and control that descent and hold the core together. All the way down, all the way up. Keep the feet on the floor as best you can. Do not anchor your feet, okay? Especially if you're at home. Do not put your feet under something. Yes? No? Don't do it. Just don't do it. You're making it easier for yourself. You're engaging these bad boys. Seal jack, jump squat. Okay, really focus on a good squat and a good seal jack. So see your body position from the seal jack, your upper body, into the squat. It shouldn't change. So we stay nice and tall, we really pull those shoulder blades together. Good, well done. Quick breather. 5 seconds, stand by, straight down, straight into the first rep. Let's go. Remember, as you come down, try and keep the chest proud. Try not let the lower back collapse on you. Make sure you're coming all the way up. Good. Well done, everyone. So we're back up. Remember, this position here, that's what we're trying to maintain in our squat, okay? Trying to keep those shoulder blades pulled together. Shoulder blades together, squatting down, chest up. So we don't want to fall forward. We don't want to round that back. Chest proud. Good. These seal jacks, really squeeze those shoulder blades. Keep these arms solid. Sit-ups in 3 seconds. Stand by. Up, on, down under control. Up powerfully. Down under control. Control that descent. Really get those elbows all the way to the knees as well. You'll feel it if you're stopping here compared to just that final pull towards your knees. Again, you'll feel the difference. Come all the way up, stand by. Seal jack into a nice squat. And feel free to add a slight pause, hit, as you often see me do when we're going for a squat jump, just to make sure that I'm getting a good setup. Because a lot of people, when they start doing the squat jump, they just start dive bombing into it and it becomes a mess. Okay, they just start losing all upper body form when it goes to pot. Sit-ups, 5 seconds. Good work. Go. Beautiful. And that's us. Stand up. Round 2 is in the bag. Boom, we're getting through it. Quick sip of water if you need one once again. Shake out. Don't disappear. Pretty simple exercises tonight, okay? We've had a few complicated kettlebell classes, etc. So the purpose of tonight is give you exercises you don't have to think about too much. Just go for it. Get the heart rate up. Get moving. Feel good. But it's definitely not up there with a high intensity. Somewhere in between. 20 seconds, okay? We're going to go to burpee skydives. It's a burpee. When you come down, I want you to collapse. Skydive, as in look at the 90-degree bend. Skydive, feel the glutes engage. Jump up, big jump. Happy with that? Yes, you are. Second exercise, sit in your bum, and I'll tell you what it is when the time comes. Go. So it's a burpee out. Lift those legs up at 90 degrees, pause, big jump. Think about a Superman. We're up, pause, squeeze. but I really want you to feel that lower back. Take your time, focus on quality, lift up, hoot. Feel the glutes, feel the lower back, work hard. And that's why we're trying to get, we're trying to get this at 90 degrees, okay? Right, sit up position, opposite. Alternative, knees to chest. Look how slow I'm going. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Controlled. Imagine you're a piston. A piston, a piston. Good. Boom, 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 okay? Happy days. What are we doing there? Are we having a wee rest? Don't have a wee rest. Good. So try not rush, try to keep it solid. And like I say, on these burpees, make sure when you're on the floor, you're doing this. Getting that leg, you'll feel the glutes, go for it. You'll really feel those glutes. Big jump, back down, pause, squeeze, and again, back up. Make sure you're tall and proud on these jumps. So a good exercise for really working that lower back, glutes, and the hammies you'll feel too. Let's go for it. Stand by, boom. So it's knees to chest, but it might as well be called knee to shoulder. Really try and pull it. Up, pause, straight leg, pause. Up, pause, straight leg, pause. Don't lean too far back. Really work the core. It's tough. It's meant to be tough, good. See holding yourself together like that, just that composure, that boom, boom, boom. That makes it harder, okay? Oof, stand by, let's go. Burpee, 90-degree bend in the knees, pause, release. So we're up, getting a good pause, a good squeeze of the glutes, hand the lower back. Make sure these jumps are good jumps. Good work. So that is us, sit up position. Okay, arms behind, supporting. Go. Legs straight. Knee to shoulder, straight. Keep the feet squeezed together. You're trying to make it look solid. Well-oiled machines. Not shaking all over the shop. Knees and feet, etc. going everywhere. A lot harder. Oh, how is it? Good. Right. Stand back up. Burpee with the skydive. Take care on the skydives. It's about control. Good. And you really feel that lower back getting a pasting. In a good way, of course. So all it is really is a Superman with a 90-degree bend in the legs. And my arms are out to the side rather than out in front. Good. Whew. Did I say it wasn't that hit? Oof. Right, let's go. Up, down. So legs aren't on the ground. Come on, don't give in. Good. Pull the knee. Don't just lift it. Pull the knee. Feel that core work. Try to keep the upper body solid from moving. Yeah, it's tough. Good. Come on. Not meant to be easy. Oh, and it certainly isn't. Good. Great work, everyone. Quite a tough wee combo, this one. Right, we're ready for it. Oh man, I was convinced that was only 3. Won't argue with it though. Right, once again.
Activity completed.
Quick breather, everyone. Catch your breath, compose yourself. Wee sip of water if you need one. Keep it as a sip. Because we're doing a burpee variation one more time, okay? And this is pretty disgusting. So we've got one disgusting exercise, one easy exercise, okay? So it balances it out in my head. So we're going to be doing a burpee terminator, but remember this, it's 20 seconds. So chances are you're going to probably get 2 reps done if you're lucky, but that doesn't mean to say don't do any more than 2. Push it hard. Watch me now. We're jumping all the way out, full press up position, butt squeezed, core squeezed, but at this stage of the game, that should be happening. Oh, that is some face, Gary. That is some face that just had a close-up of you now. You just came out of nowhere there. Right. Took over my TV screen. Anyway, we got this far. Feet together, knees together. Jump up 1, jump out 2, jump up 1, 2, back up. Whoofed. Okay, so it's just a Terminator. Once more from the side. 1, out, 2, out, up, boom. Try to do it the opposite way each time you come back down. Start with the opposite side, if that makes sense. That's your burpee Terminator. Second exercise is glute bridges, which, in my opinion, is a rest. A glute bridge is in rest. Nice and chilled, okay, on the glute bridge. Think about the basics, the fundamentals. Tilt the pelvis, squeeze the butt, okay? But I really want you to focus on quality with these burpee Terminators. Terminators are hard. It's easy to do them wrong. But if you're doing them wrong, you're probably knowingly doing them wrong to make them easier, okay? So struggle with them. Really focus on jumping out into that full press up position. Work the core. Don't just rely on these muscles working. Go. I want you to really focus on that jump out. Squeeze the core muscles hard. Good. Big jump as well. It's the last round. Might as well go for it. Only glute bridges to contend with. Good. So our glute bridge, we're lying on our back. Plant the feet just outside the butt. Similar to what you do in a Turkish get-up. Solid base, solid foundation. Push through the feet. Tilt that pelvis, squeeze the butt, release. Up, squeeze the butt, release. So a good prominent squeeze. Trying to take it as high as you can. We're driving through the feet and we're tilting that pelvis. So we're really feeling those glutes working primarily, okay? Your hamstrings, sure you might feel your hamstrings working, but you should not feel like the back of your legs, your hamstrings are the only thing working or the main thing working. If that's the case, you need to awaken these bad boys and we'll talk about that another time. But that tilt of the pelvis, that's why we do it. You've got to help me fire up those glutes. And also, just keep conscious. Keep thinking about the glutes. Just as when we do these, we're really thinking about squeezing the core. Good. Oh, geez, what are we doing? Glute bridges. Good. So think about the glutes. Get that mind-muscle connection going on. Think about the glutes. Squeeze. Down. Really try and take your hips as high as you can. You only stop when you can't go higher. And even then, you're still trying to. Good. Great work, everyone, once again. Halfway there. Let's get it done. Let's smash these burpee Terminators. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the core. Good mechanics. We're keeping the feet together, knees together. Come on. Really push those hands, those arms into the ground, especially when you're jumping the legs. Use your upper body strength as well, so that you can jump further. Good. Glute bridges. Let's get it done. Plant the feet, stand by. We're driving through these feet, tilting the pelvis, squeezing the butt, taking it as high as we can. And even though it's a fairly easy exercise, I mean, it's not the most demanding, is it? We still feel it working, and we're still getting tired because these glutes are getting hammered if you're doing these burpees properly. If you're fully locking out those hips on that jump out to the full press up position, relax. If you truly are jumping those feet all the way out, your glutes are going to be firing up to stop that happening, okay? But we've talked about that before. And you're trying to get those feet on the side jumps as far up as you can next to your hand. So you're really trying to get them high. Mobility, flexibility will be a big limiting factor on them, especially when it comes to trying to keep your feet and knees squeezed together throughout. If you're really lacking the mobility in your groin and really lacking the ankle mobility, you'll find it real hard to keep your feet and knees squeezed together. But again, that's not a free pass. That means do something about it, please. Do something about it. Right, last one. Let's pump through this. Then we've got a nice little core finisher, which is nice and chilled. What's going on? Have I hit the right one? That was definitely 4, wasn't it? Was it 4? It was 4. That's 2 rounds I've done now where I was convinced it was only 3. Right. As always with the core finishers, no farting about. Make sure you can see me. I'm going to be on the floor. You're going to be on the floor. You shouldn't have to keep running up to the camera because you don't have time for that. First exercise, good old classic leg raises, okay? Think back to this one, except this time, hit, down, up, down. Try not to lift these knees. When you're lifting the leg, push the knees down. I don't know why I'm shouting, the microphone's clipped on here. But push the knees down and lift the feet up, okay? Stand by, go. Again, I would rather you're a wee bit slower than we're doing high quality reps. Your lower back should not be on the ground, just your bum. Tough exercise. Realize that if you're struggling, remember it's a tough exercise. You should be struggling. Oh, and you will feel it. If the legs are tired, you'll feel it. Heel taps. Think of the glute bridge, but then move the feet further away. Lift the torso off the floor. Feel that core engage side to side. Now you need to move your feet far away so that you actually have to reach to tap the heels. And when I say heel taps, it's more ankle taps, but you get my point. But we're trying to keep that whole upper body, the whole back of your shoulders off the ground, and that's going to make this exercise harder. And we know why. We make things harder, don't we? Right, okay, because I said. Right, rotational mountain climbers. Full press up position. Full press up position. Butt squeeze, core squeezed. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Let it flow. It's a mountain climber. Keep the hips down. Maintain that full press up position. And you will feel the core working big time on this. You start to lift those hips high and you're making it easy for yourself, okay? Then you're not getting better. So tell yourself that. I'm lifting my hips up. There's no point. Make it harder. Fail if you need to, making it harder. Right, next up, Superman. Oh, where are we at? Superman holds, okay? I want you to come up, hold. So usually we come up, pause, squeeze, and down. We're not. Well, this will be tough, okay? But this is just a hold, stress position, okay? High as you can. If you really start to fatigue, you'll find you start to lower yourself, but try and fight it. Feel the lower back, feel the glutes. Relax, feel those hammies. Round 2, 4 exercises done, we're doing them all again. Leg raises, this time they're gonna be tough because we're fatigued. Okay, go. Leg raises, up, down. So what if it starts to burn? So what if it's uncomfortable? That doesn't mean to say you have to quit. That just means it's starting to get interesting. And that's you just starting to enter that zone where you're going to start improving. Are you going to give up? Good. Are you going to push through it? That lies with you. Lift up the torso. The only thing on the ground now is the lower back and the butt. Side to side, heel taps. But that makes it harder. You're damn right it does. Okay, you could do this with your whole upper body flat on the floor. Won't be anywhere near as intense. The whole time we're doing, we're side to side. We're really engaging those abdominals. Often you'll feel it. Really feel, rotational mountain climbers. Full press up position, get in it now. Establish it, feet together, knees together, butt squeezed, core squeezed, opposite knee to opposite elbow. So you shouldn't need to lift those hips unless your knees are scraping on the ground. And if they are, only lift enough to let those knees through. Don't lift the hips up because it's hard. If you don't, like I say, if you fail or you really struggle, keep struggling and you're going to get better at doing it properly. Superman holds, okay? 5 seconds. So just imagine it's a Superman, which it is. Up, pause, but then don't go back down. On the pause, I want you to continually now try to take it higher. Trying to take it higher, contracting the hell out of these muscles, lower back, glutes. You're going to feel the hamstrings, maybe a bit of the calves. You're going to feel the shoulder blades. Well, you're not going to feel the shoulder blades. You're going to feel the shoulder muscles. Upper back, relax, good. Good strengthening of that one. Much needed for many of us. Good, right, stand up, equalize yourself, walk around. Great work, okay, great work. That is us done and dusted. Quick fire Tuesday Tabata in the bag, okay? Again, keeping it fairly simple tonight, stuff you don't have to think about too much. Going back to basics because basics do just fine. Pardon me, thank you very much.